Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another 1/6 scale anime figure unboxing and review video. Yes, you heard that right, we will be taking a look at a 1/6 scale anime figure. And it's none other than Naruto himself. This is actually made by a new company. It's called Zen Creation. The owner contacted me and said, "Hey, Justin, would you like to take a look at our Naruto figure? It's the first in this new line of anime style 1/6 figures." And I said, of course, absolutely, send it along. I have never seen Naruto before, but I'll take a look at this figure. Since then, I have watched a couple of episodes of the first season, and I have to say, I'm enjoying the show so far. And it has made me even more excited to take a look at this figure. Now, this particular figure is based off the later show, the second show, if you will, so not the earliest version of Naruto, but that's totally fine with me. I still think he retains enough of the classic look for me personally, as I'm kind of a Naruto noob, if you will. Now, if you are looking to pick this guy up, he is available from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is, of course, down in the description below, and they do have 12-month installment plans if you are a fan of paying off your figures over time. What we are going to do now, though, is get the box laying flat in the light box and do the unboxing. Here, of course, we have the box art for Naruto. It's very anime-inspired, and I love it. We literally have a picture of the figure right up here on the front of the box, and a couple of Zen Creation logos. Now, you might be wondering, what is this off to the side? Well, I was wondering the exact same thing, so I asked the owner of Zen Creation. Those are actually the signatures of the artist team in Japan who helped make this figure. So I do have to say a huge thank you, because that makes this box, or this figure, just that little bit more special, at least for me personally. Now, flipping open the front cover, we do have a list of the cast and crew responsible for making this figure, as well as the figure himself. We do have a big honkin' logo on the side, and another logo on the back there. Now, as I said in the intro, I've only just started watching Naruto, so if I miss something or if I get something not quite right, do let me know down in the comments below, but I am trying my best here. Now, up the top on the tray, we do have this big honkin' shuriken, and we will take a look at that in just a second. Here we have the figure himself. I have to say, this is a really sturdy feeling body. There is definitely some weight here. Feels like a really high quality piece, which, as I said, is from a brand new company in this anime figure format. I haven't seen a lot of 1/6 scale anime figures, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we do get a bunch more in the future. But so far, as for the heft, yeah, it feels really impressive. He also comes with a bunch of accessories, so what we are going to do now is get all of Naruto's accessories laid out in the light box and take a closer look at everything he comes with. And here we have all the bits and pieces that come with Naruto. And as you can see, he comes with a ton of awesome stuff. This, specifically being the deluxe version, comes with a few bonus accessories. Now, we may as well start off with the display base first, because color me impressed. This thing is beautiful. And for a company that, as far as I'm aware, is relatively new to the game, they have nailed it right out of the gate. You can see the Hidden Leaf Village logo around the edge of the base there. It is very, very classy. It's painted nicely, it looks anime-inspired, and it'll work really well with Naruto. He also comes with a dynamic flight pole that, of course, plugs in to the display base, and a suitable waist clamp with some padding on the inside there. Although Naruto's outfit is entirely made of fabric, so you don't really have to stress about any damage. He also comes with this absolutely enormous weapon, but the best part is it already has his hand pre-attached I love that. That means you don't have to futz around with getting this hand on there and making sure it doesn't fall off. It's pre-posed, and let's be honest, you're not really going to use this piece without having a hand there anyway, so for me, yeah, I really like that. He also comes with 2 kunai. These look suitably anime-inspired. Very flat, simple aesthetic, but that works perfectly for the character. It also has a little bit of a wash in the crevices of the wrap there. You also get an energy effect. This is totally awesome. The cool thing is, as you can see, the hand isn't actually attached to the effect. It's attached to these outer sections, so it kind of looks like the blue ball is floating above his hand. It's a really neat effect, and I'm glad they managed to get that done. You also get this. Now you may be thinking, Justin, what on earth is that? Well, if we bring in Naruto's head and remove his headband, you can simply take this one and peg it in. Now you have one billowing off in the wind, so you can go for one straight up and down or one a little bit more dynamic. Now, speaking of the head sculpt, it looks great. You do have the Hidden Leaf Village logo with a nice silver paint on there, and you can remove the hair because if you get the deluxe version, you get a different hairstyle, which simply pegs on to the top. This one is more billowing off to the side, whereas the normal one is pretty much straight up and down. You also get multiple different faceplates. We have seen this sort of stuff with figure arts and the like, but now in 1/6 scale, it's kind of showing up some of the official companies because we get so many. We've got Gritted Teeth, we've got Fully Angry, and of course we've got Cheeky Naruto, which I personally will be going with in my display. Lastly, you get a bunch of hands. They are all really nicely painted with a matte finish paint and a little bit of shading in the crevices. What we are going to do now though is get Naruto himself out here and take a closer look. And here we have him standing straight up and down in the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. I am loving the way this guy looks. There is something about a super simple, crisp anime aesthetic that I think translates perfectly to 1/6 scale. I don't honestly know why more companies haven't picked up anime licenses and gone ahead and made figures, because Zen Creation are straight up showing y'all how it's done. They've made a stunning custom body that perfectly captures the look of Naruto, if you ask me. The head sculpts are awesome, the outfit is fantastic, and the accessories are on point. So yeah, color me impressed. What we are going to do now though is take him off the rotating turntable, punch in, and take a closer look at the details. And here we have him up close and personal. I cannot stress enough how good this guy feels in hand. There's a weight to him. I'm pretty sure Zen Creation had to create their own body specifically for Naruto, and it's something that I think definitely paid off. It looks and feels fantastic in hand. Now I know we've already taken a look at the head sculpts, but it's worth taking a look at it once again on the body because, as you can see, it's proportionate. It's not too big, it's not too small, it fits the overall look of Naruto here. Plus, the neck and the entire body underneath has been fully painted and shaded. That is something they absolutely didn't have to do, but they went the extra mile, which just goes to show how much Zen Creation love this character, and specifically their own creation. They have nailed it here. And as for the outfit, yeah, it looks awesome. There is a real working zipper up the front. Underneath, he does have this mesh style shirt. I don't know if that's something he's known to wear in the later show. You'll have to let me know down below. Now, he does have this symbol on the side here, another symbol on the back, and this pouch, which is actually pegged in to the pants, so you don't really have to worry about losing it. As for the pants, they are cropped pants. They are a nice, lightweight, stretchy fabric, and of course he does have this holster on one side there. The cool thing about this is when you pull up the pants, because they painted and shaded the entire body, no matter where you look, if you have him crouching down or jumping in the air, there's paint and it's going to look fantastic. It's not going to have that cheap, nasty plastic feel about it. They've gone all out here. As for the shoes, there is a ton of detail on the feet. As you can see, there is toenails, there is a little bit of texture there as well, and he does have the split cut boot design, which of course I'm super happy about. That means you can get full range of motion from the ankles. Now, while I'm new to Naruto, I am still really appreciating all of the effort Zen Creation put in to this figure. Just quickly before we move on, I wanted to point out this necklace. It's something that they absolutely didn't have to do, and honestly, I didn't even know was there until I pulled down the zipper on his jacket here, and yep, lo and behold, there it is. That just goes to show how much Zen Creation care about this character. Something as simple as a necklace that you would pretty much never ever see unless you unzip the jacket, they made sure to get that just right. Now for a quick side-by-side comparison, for some reason I decided to bring out the Sideshow Red 5 Luke Skywalker with the updated Hot Toys Return of the Jedi head on there. Not exactly sure why, maybe because they're both wearing orange? Nevertheless, as you can see, Naruto is suitably shorter than Luke, and Luke in and of himself is already a shorter figure. So alongside a normal 1/6 scale figure, Naruto will be teenager height, which is perfect. That's exactly as he should be. So yeah, I think they nailed it with the height and proportions of this body. Just going over articulation on Naruto. Now bear in mind, this is my personal copy of the figure, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. I'm sure when you get yours in hand, you can push the joints slightly further than I'm willing to go. Now starting off with the head sculpt itself, it is on an articulated neck, so as you can see, it does get a fairly decent range of motion in pretty much all directions. The arms themselves move up the full way, which is insane, and they will rotate the full way as well. There is a butterfly joint at the shoulder, a swivel as well, double bend at the elbow, and of course a regular 1/6 scale style wrist peg. As for the torso itself, you do have significant crunch forward and back, swivel and pivot side to side. The legs themselves will go up the full way, same thing going out, swivel at the upper thigh, a double bend at the knee, and of course, lastly, a ball joint / swivel style joint down here for the ankle. Just wrapping up on the Zen Creation Naruto. Now going into this, I had no idea what to expect. It's a brand new company, and for me, a brand new property. As I said a couple of times throughout the course of this video, I've only just recently started watching Naruto, so I haven't caught up to this latest series, so I didn't have any predetermined ideas of what this figure was going to be like in hand. Now that I do have him in hand, this company is one to watch. I am super impressed with the quality and level of fit and finish with this release. The display base is gorgeous, there's no two ways about it, I love it. The figure itself, the body is on point, the outfit is great, the multiple different heads are awesome, and of course you do have multiple different accessories, including energy effect pieces. It's just icing on the cake. Therefore, yeah, I highly recommend picking up this figure if you are a fan of Naruto. Now, I am hoping that Zen Creation do eventually get around to doing other anime figures as well. I would love a 1/6 scale Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's focus on the Naruto line for now, because this guy is a really strong start. Now, if you are looking to pick this guy up, he is available from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is, of course, down in the description below, and they do have 12-month installment plans if you are a fan of paying off your figures over time. Also, while you are down there, why not check out the link to 6 Scale Network, the awesome Facebook group. Come along, chat figures, share photos of your collection, and of course, see what's coming up next on the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.